Welcome back everybody to the last final deciding game in this best of 3 between Hehe and Power Rangers, as this series actually is going the distance against all odds, I guess. Definitely most people thought Power Rangers is just gonna take it, and well, judging from the last few minutes, we thought as well, but they turned it around, and hopefully game number 3 will be even more exciting, maybe even more action on the first levels. Although I don't think that is even almost possible, but whatever the case may be, my name is Coucher, and with me will be Mito, as well. He's joining me a little bit later, but he's here, guaranteed. Whatever the case may be, the draft already underway, with Hehe taking out the standard heroes, the Lycan as well as the Batrider, whereas Power Rangers have taken out the Tree and Protector. So maybe they want to go for some push of their own, or just don't want to deal with that hero. It's just so annoying. Global heal for everybody. Global heal for the towers as well on top of that. Definitely something you would not want to face on a daily basis at all. But their secondary ban, what are they most afraid of? Since he will... Ow, Power Rangers! Respect ban! They ban out the IOL. They did play 2 games in a row. And well, last game... Oh, don't even want to mention that. The end was just so sick. They lost 2 racks, but suddenly Power Rangers, they got the racks in return, went for GG. But now, their first pick about to come out. What's it actually gonna be? Is it gonna be Invoker, Mirana, even Shadow Demon for some cases? Yep, it's gonna be the Mirana after all for them, so just going for the standard pick. But Power Rangers, Doombringer is in the pool, as is Invoker. Are they gonna pick either of those 2 heroes, or are they just gonna completely overlook it? Maybe grab a Shadow Demon for themselves instead? Something along those lines. And thinking about what other heroes, I guess Ember Spirit might be one hero as well that could be a possibility here. Huh. It's actually so hard to try to think what you can go for the first picks. It's anybody's game, but no, they go for the Doombringer Disruptor just as they did in game number 1. So going for their own standard builds as well, and actually Power Rangers, they played the Disruptor for 3 games in a row. First game worked out wonder, second game was pretty damn decent. But now they get their hands on the Shadow Demon Mirana. So not only is it good aggressively with the disruption into Arrow, it's also nice defensively. As they ban out the Tinker, so maybe they want to go for some push of their own, something like a Nature's Prophet for the offlane. Or of course just Tinker overall is a really strong hero at the moment, although he always has been. It's not like he got buffed or anything, but people have just rediscovered him, I guess, as Power Rangers. They ban out the Brewmaster, although they have the Doom as well as the Static Storm to counter it. So just not taking any chances at all with this. And no. What do either team want to go for? And Power Rangers, how are they gonna run the Doom this time around? Is it just gonna be off-lane Doom, safe lane farming Doom, mid-lane Doom like they ran it in the last game? Or some teams actually like to run it as a jungler as well, as a 4-position Doom. So there's a lot of ways Power Rangers can still play about their lineup. As the last bans for this round were the Viper from Hehe, as well as the Centaur from Power Rangers. As Power Rangers, they go for the puck. So they have the team fight, they have the initiation from the puck already, so Doom actually doesn't have to go for the blink dagger even maybe this game. I think at some point in time he's probably gonna get it, but he doesn't have to rush it if he doesn't feel like it. Maybe get a mech for their team instead, unless Power Rangers pick up another hero to go for it. Something like a Tidehunter for their own offlane maybe even. And will they take that into account? Do they think it's a possibility even? That the Tidehunter might get picked up, although it's not like they have anything to ban out anyway in this picking phase. So third pick about to come out. And well, if I was facing what Power Rangers is at the moment, I would actually be kind of locked in my thoughts about what to pick. Maybe a Dragon Knight wouldn't be too bad, just have that solid Dragon Tail stun to bring down the puck. Also, if you already have your Elder Dragon form activated, you won't care as much at all about, of course, the Doom coming out. But no, they go for an Elder Titan, so is there an Ember Spirit looming? Or do they... I mean, can it be something else? Can it be something like a Naga Siren maybe even? Naga could set up the Earth Splitter. Huh. I think it's a possibility, but usually it's like Elder Titan Ember Spirit, just such a deadly combination. Have the natural order buff from the Astral Spirit of the Elder Titan into the Sleight of Fist. It does a ridiculous amount of damage. Clears creep waves immediately if you just have a Battle Fury on the Ember already. So, we will see if they want to go for that, but Power Rangers, they do need themselves an offlaner. They do like to play a Darkseer rather often as well. And Darkseer against Elder Titan, I think he should do fairly well as well. Just have the Ion Shell constantly on the creeps, and they'll make it so that Elder Titan can't last it as efficiently. As well. 40 seconds left of their bonus time as Power Rangers. They're actually, at least by the looks of it, having a hard time trying to figure out what hero to go for next. I still wouldn't mind a Tidehunter at all. Just another tanky hero for them. I guess they might try to run a Puck or a Doombringer offlane instead. So maybe they're just looking for like supports or core heroes. I mean, heroes as like Morphling, Luna, they are in the pool. Luna actually isn't that popular at all recently, although Moon plays a pretty nice Luna regardless. And nope, never mind, they go for the third game in a row for the Vengeful Spirit. I was like, are they gonna go for it? But then again I thought like, okay, they haven't picked it up yet. They're probably not gonna pick it up at all in this game, but they sure seem to like that hero. And I mean, it's nice, you get some extra push with the Vengeance Aura. The Wave of Terror is nice just for boosting out your physical damage. But they aren't on the tire side, so they don't have the so-called tire advantage to just get earlier access into Roche or easier access. To actually make good use of that Wave of Terror maybe even. Or are they expecting something coming out from Hehe that would require for the swap to happen? Maybe like an Enigma or something. As oh, Hehe, they go for the Kanka. So we might see a Shadow Demon Kanka mid lane, or actually we might even see Shadow Demon Mirana roaming with the Kanka being mid lane, or Shadow Demon Kanka roaming with somebody else being mid lane. But Mito, he's back!
Yeah, I'm back. Wow, so good thing I didn't completely miss the bans and picks. Wow, I needed to process it a little bit. So Power Rangers, pretty much the same lineup as the previous game. Same, yeah, really similar heroes. Now all they need is a carry, whereas, let's see, Hehe. Oh, I just heard you talk about the Shadow Demon Kunkka combination, right? Shadow Demon sets up pretty much for everything, but Hehe, I feel they still need a bit more lockdowns. You might say Kunkka can set up, but there's so much things that are just unreliable from Hee's side. I'm a little bit worried for them. Whereas Power Rangers, once again, straightforward. The heroes they're good at, the heroes they're used to playing, once again, just lack that pushing ability. But up against Hee's lineup, feels like both sides are fairly similar in that regards.
Wow. Power Rangers, they finish it up with a Witch Doctor. I actually wasn't expecting that. And does that mean that they're going to run a Vengeful carry once again like in game number 1 with a Witch Doctor, Disruptor, Venge, aggressive tri-lane? Or will it... Well, I guess that would make most sense. Just leave the Doom safe lane, Puck mid lane like that. Or the other way around, Puck safe lane, Doom mid lane.
Yeah, it works very nicely either way. I would prefer putting the Puck mid though, because up against Shadow Demon Kunkka combination, Puck is one of the best at evading those kind of ganks and those kind of combos. I mean, you have the phase shift, but fingers crossed, I really want to see a Witch Doctor carry. I mean, it's very uncommon, if anyone does it at all, but Witch Doctor, I just love the Aghanim upgrade. And if you get fast Aghanim Septum in team fights, you just sit there, drop that ward, and then it just bounces and bounces and bounces. Oh man, Witch Doctor is just such a fun hero to watch, as well as to play.
Yeah, I really like that hero. Has a really nice attack animation as well as pretty decent base damage, but they finish it up for themselves as a temporary assassin. So we might see a Kanka being just a pure support in this case, or actually I'm not too sure. They might be going for an aggressive tri-lane. Nihis picks up the Elder Titan. He's played the support before, apart from the mid lane Iowa, I guess, but it was a support hero by nature. So, is this actually going to be Elder Titan, pure support, Shadow Demon, Mirana, tri-lane, and then Kanka like solo safe lane?
That could do it. I was thinking more of like Shadow Demon, Elder Titan dual roaming. Mirana in the offlane, Kunkka as the safe lane carry, Templar mid. I mean, you would naturally put up the Templar Assassin up against the Puck because Templar just dominates that matchup. However, though, Power Rangers, even though you see Cheshire Cat as an offlaner, he could go mid as a Doom up against Templar Assassin. It's not bad. I mean, there's not that much Templar can do up against a Doombringer. He can't kill the Doom. Doom is too tanky for that. So, I don't know.
Oh, it's... To be honest, I mean, apart from the Doom, to be honest, Power Rangers isn't that tanky at all. So, it might be to their disadvantage at some point. Although, I guess I mean, Kanka is tanky, Elder Titan reasonably so. Has some nice movements, especially with the Astral Spirit coming back to him. And Temper Assassin, of course, having the refraction charges. And to be honest, Power Rangers, they don't have that much to clear the refraction charges anyway. So, that might, well, I guess Scorch Surf. And by the looks of it, they are running just Doom offlane. Maybe the supports will help him out. But to introduce the lineups, for Hehe, Nihis will be playing on the Elder Titan, leaving Isolman to play the Kanka with Hava on the Templar Assassin, Chip Cyan on the Shadow Demon, and the last for them will be Blue Banana up on the Mirana.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. I was a little bit quiet because I was looking at the item distribution, and it looks like Hehe. Most of the items were bought up by. So it was still shared because I was looking at Elder Titan, right? And if you notice, Elder Titan is actually starting out with a Stout Shield, and I was just wondering, like, okay, so Stout Shield is 250 gold. What did he buy with that? So right now I'm looking at it and it seems like it's sentry wards. So
3-man, mid-man, next level tactics.
yeah, I was looking at this and I was like, wow, my goodness. But that sentry ward just scouting everything out.
Oh man. Actually, it's pretty nice if you have the sentry ward like that, because usually if you're up against the Templar Assassin, you would want to have a sentry for yourself there, just to make sure he doesn't melt, dodge anything. Usually it's like Queen of Pain, so you can dodge with a Shadow Strike or something like that. But that
Wow,
to be honest... Oh, yeah.
That is so next level. Tri-lane mid. Oh man.
Oh, good times, good times. But now Hava has come back in because Nihis is actually coming in to help as well. And once they get the Psy Blades on Hava, they're going to do a lot of damage. Vengeful Spirit, his range is pretty damn crappy, to be honest. And I'm not too sure how well this dual lane will do. I mean, it's not like the Elder Titan can help out the Temper Assassin as much since he's a melee hero himself after all.
Yeah, there isn't anything he can do.
Why should they go for the magic missile anyway? No, just some minor harassment.
Glimpse. Oh, out of range. If they could have glimpsed back the Temple Assassin, that would have been a kill. But man, this is so next level. Tri-lane mid. Oh dear god.
Puck is getting decent levels top lane for it as well, so he's not losing that much. He's level 2, but actually now there's the disruption. Torrent to follow as well, Chishrakat. Can you get the illusion of phase shift? Yeah, he's gonna get the chaunt out. So no worries for him. Oh, the Typebringer actually caught him by the tail end. So he has to be careful. The next disruption torrent is probably gonna be the end of him.
Man, the lane switches from Power Rangers, it's hilarious to look at. I don't think I've ever seen a high-level game where you get a tri-lane mid. But it's going to be 2-2-1 because Disruptor has rotated bottom, starts pulling the creep wave. Wow, has a Hesun on top. But Iceberg is taking a lot of harassment.
Yeah, well, I guess that's to be expected when you have such low base armor to begin with. He has +3, so actually got a nice creep there, got the Wild King, so the toughness aura is around him. But other than that, he's still pretty damn squishy if you ask me. And I mean, 1v1 against the Mirana, it's just the range advantage for the Mirana. Actually, Mirana's right clicks are decent. With the face boots, of course, would be a lot better. I don't think he's gonna go for face boots this time. Oh, never mind me, mid lane. They get the Maledict as well with Hava. Refraction charges, there aren't any anymore. But the Echo Stomp Moon, he might go down for the first blood. Hava, can you get in range for a nice couple of right clicks? The Maledict, J4, Hava, is he gonna go down before the last tick? He's gonna go down first blood for J4's Witch Doctor. As he's on the run and he should be able to get the counter kill at least. 50 HP, Paralyzing Cask. Oh, make the run for J4. 3 HP, eats a Tango as well. Actually might be able to outrun it, the movement speed. Well, 10 more on Nihi's J4, you need to do the chukes of your life. But the Tango, it is enough to keep him alive.
Oh my goodness. The Tango. Wow. Really, eating some trees are good for you, apparently. Oh man, that was so close. But
I'm speechless. It's so funny. I was pretty sure that Witch Doctor is going to get chased down, but getting the Paralyzing Cask and eating the Tango, just having the Tango regeneration kick in, that was what made the difference, because he was down to 3 HP after the previous right click. So getting the first blood, not giving away anything in return. Although Hava now has some time in the mid lane to actually get some farm going. He has the bottle finished as well, which will help out his laning capabilities greatly. But he's still 7 and 2 compared to 17 and 8 on Moon. So this dual lane, it's actually working quite well for them.
yeah, this is crazy. Down at bottom though, SD in position, trying to start up a gank on Iceberg, but I don't think this is gonna work.
Oh,
well,
they're going on Hava once again. The Maledict, it's gonna be enough. The last click. Oh, but the bottle charges. Never mind. It's not gonna be enough. As Nihi's, well, he did a nice Echo Stomp, but double damage on Moon was just a little bit too much for them to handle. So Temper Assassin, it's 2 deaths for him. Level 3, almost level 4, whereas Moon is actually level 5.5 already thanks to the kills. Oh, going for Nihi's as well. Oh my god, that double damage! The Echo Stomp, Easter and Moon. Actually, the Paralyzing Cask just coming out. The second bounce as well. Oh my god.
Wow, Moon is just such a DPS machine right now. And Wave of Terror, this is actually really smart, because maxing out Wave of Terror, that's
Oh, they're going
so much
for
minus
Isolman
armor.
as well. They just aren't stopping. Oh, the physical damage. Isolman, you need to get the Torrent, the Echo Stomp. Is it gonna come out, Moon? The Paralyzing Cast is gonna get the kill as well. One more right click, the Echo Stomp. Oh my god. That was so damn clutch. Just Isolman juking it out with the vision. And now J4 with Moon. Actually, they might be the ones in trouble. Healing Cell onto Isolman, and they're completely out of mana. Wave of Terror, X marks spot, come on. Wave of Terror, Moon. Be a man. Do the right thing. As actually Isolman, he's on the run as well. Moon. You don't want to go that way, but look at the rotations. Mirana as well as Shadow Demon are rotating in. So if they get the kill eventually, they're actually losing a lot of time. Iceberg is just pre-farming up the bottom lane in the meantime, and Moon, he's just completely, his mission is to waste time. He's not going to lose a single point of gold, well 10 gold or something, but that's nothing.
Yeah, he already spent everything, so he doesn't care. Well, he did give SD quite a lot of levels. That's a level 5 Shadow Demon as well.
Bench reported.
Oh
well,
man.
To be honest, the levels for Shadow Demon, actually they are quite important, because getting the Demonic Purge, it just allows you to set up so many kills, because it's only a 50-second cooldown.
Well, that look. I mean, getting levels is always appreciated, and it looks like they put Hawa at top. He needs some levels. I mean, wow, it's surprising. Temple Assassin, he actually doesn't max out Refraction first. He's gone for a 2-2-1 build. Not quite expected. Oh, it looks like Chip is coming top. Oh, Cheshire Cat is so smart for holding onto Illusory Orb, because he knows as soon as he pops the Illusory Orb, then SD is gonna disrupt him.
Yeah, it's, I mean, he knew that there's no stuns to actually lock him down apart from the disruption anyway, so not panicking, being the pro player like he is, of course. And you have to be able to handle such situations, but mid lane Moon, he might be in trouble. There's the disruption coming out. Arrow to follow by Blue Banana. It's gonna be on target as well, but Iceberg is there. The Doom, oh, it doesn't come out because of the leap, but now he gets doomed in return. Elder Titan, nothing for him to do. But the Moonlight Shadow, I think he's actually not gonna tick down from it. Well, I guess it might be close, but he should be able to stay alive. Yeah, he's definitely gonna stay alive now. So Doom comes out for Moonlight Shadows. Oh, but the Torrent Ghost Ship onto FNG as Isolman gets the kill.
Easy kill. Easy peasy. Oh, this Kunkka build is considered like fairly standard these days. Well, like, here's the difference. I feel like Western players, they go for 2 levels into X mark the spot, doing like say level 5, level 6. But when you look at the Chinese players, or like you look at the Southeast Asian players, a lot of them like to get 3 level into X mark the spot, just for that additional range. But you have to be a little bit more precise with your timing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like a really experienced Kanka player, you can definitely time it regardless of how high level of it is. But I mean, I have to agree that just leaving it as 2 is maybe a little bit more standard. And he has been maxing out Torrent after that as well. But oh, they get the Echo Stomp on Iceberg. Do they have the follow-up? They should. Chips is there as well. Disruption into the Torrent at Dieselman. It's going to be on target as well. Iceberg actually scores just level 2. It's not going to be enough as Dieselman gets the last hit with the Tidebringer. But top lane, they're going for Hava as well once again. He's going to lose his life. Just Rocket, they want to claim it. So a 1-for-1 in the end. And to be honest, I think it slightly favors Power Rangers since they're just keeping the Tempered Assassin down so well.
Yeah, this Temple Assassin is practically completely useless now. Until later stages, he needs to catch up farm. That's what he needs. Or he needs to get a couple of kills. But doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon.
And to be honest, at some point FNG was kind of under level, but now with the kill on Hava on the top lane, he's level 5 as well, so only 1 level away from his ultimate. J4 like 1 creep away from getting his death ward. And to be honest, Moon, he didn't even go for the swap, and I think a carry Vengeful doesn't even need to go for it that much anyway. Unless he wants to get himself out of trouble and put somebody else in trouble instead. It actually goes for it now, but oh, the glimpse comes out, Banana, the swap, magic missile, man, Moon, go for swap first. The TP is coming in though, Chip Sign, the Moonlight Shadow, he gets the Demonic Purge onto FNG as well, but there's the magic missile, oh, the arrow into Moon. Blue Banana, he should get the kill on Moon as well, although he's fairly tanky, as J4 kills off Nihis in the meantime. There's the magic missile, the swap as well, but Moonlight Shadows once again, no sentries, no dust. But still, it's a 1-for-1 as Easelman, Torrent a little bit off target, X marks the spot, just came off cooldown. But with the Torrent also being on cooldown, he can't really set up anything with it.
Well, I mean, it just feels like the lack of detection is really killing Power Rangers. Every single time, it's like, oh, let's fight, okay. But then, as soon as Moonlight Shadow is popped, nothing happens. And I'm surprised. I thought Iceberg would be having a lot more item than just this. Phase drums at 10-minute mark isn't that hard to achieve with a Doombringer. It feels like Power Rangers, they need to get the ball rolling for them. They don't have the strongest late game lineup. And I feel like they're on a timer. They need to get things done. At least take some towers. It feels like that's always been a problem with Power Rangers. Their lineups generally are just not suited towards taking towers.
G4 gets arrow just after the Psionic Trap Slow, and he's gonna be easy fodder. And actually he's maxing out Maledictor. Well, not so much maxing, but still not a single point into Voodoo Restoration. And what do you actually think of that build? Or never mind, I think we might not even see it. Iceberg, are you gonna do him up, Hava? Yes, you are. Another arrow, though. Iceberg might be in trouble, and indeed he is. As Blue Banana gets the kill, and not only that, Hava, he's gonna escape as well.
Wow. Wow. So everything Hava lost in the early game, it feels like it's all been made up for. People are just coming in and giving him some good XP. And this build, maxing out the melt, it feels like has helped him a little bit more, just getting that burst going. But this build is still, somewhat to me, a little bit not quite what I'm used to. I always feel like Refraction does a lot more in the long run, because just the amount of instances it helps you block. Plus, it gives you plus, what, 80 damage for 6 attacks as well. So, I don't know. It's a very interesting trade-off.
Yeah, I guess he just thought that he has to have enough burst damage before he actually goes down himself or something. Or just get as much damage done as possible before you get doomed. Which actually was the case in this fight. So he got the 1 meld hit off on Doom. And that was enough for Blue Banana to follow up with his own right clicks. And actually, I mean, if the meld is maxed, it's minus 8 armor and Doom. He's only sitting on 2 to begin with. So he's just taking a crap ton of damage from Moon. Disrupted up, Isolman the Torrent to follow up. Will it be on target with the Ghost Ship as well? Oh, Moon, you ran to the wrong spot. Immediate kill on me, but the Maledict is there. They just still can't follow up, FNG. Glimpse, he didn't even use it, so X marks the spot once again. Isolman. FNG, can you make the escape? The Torrent actually does connect. They're gonna go for the kill, and Power Rangers, they're just giving away kill after kill, but the... Nope, Paralyzing Cask not gonna bounce because the sentry came out a little bit too late, and now Iceberg just in the middle of 4 enemy heroes. What's he gonna do? Absolutely nothing. X marks the spot into Torrent, and Power Rangers they're just feeding at this point.
Where are the detections when you need them? If that paralyzing cast started bouncing around, I would say that fight would have turned completely. Dropping that paralyzing cast and then dropping the death ward, that fight could have easily favored Power Rangers, but having the sentry dropped after the cast was already thrown was just not enough.
Yeah, and just looking at the net worth charts, Conka 5.2k. Actually, it drops now since he dropped his drums for the arcane boots, but 5.2k. The next highest on Power Rangers is 4k on Moon, and now they're going again. The Torrent actually mistimed. So lucky for him, and oh, the Echo Stomp will stop the initiation coming out from Power Rangers. The Paralyzing Caster, will it bounce enough? It's actually bouncing from hero to hero, and gonna go back to Cheap Cyan, but a nice defensive disruption was there, so nothing to come out of this once again.
I don't know. It feels like Power Rangers, they can't do anything until Chichika has the Blink Dagger, and that's what they're waiting for.
Oh, Blue Banana gets Stream Coil up. Will they use the Doom for it as well? I don't think they need it. The Ensnare is there. A few right clicks, and yeah, he's gonna go down, but he gets the Starstorm before, so just doing as much counter damage as possible. But killing spree ended. 406 gold goes into the pockets of the Puck.
Yeah, all of a sudden, look at how he's getting some good decent farm. 2200 gold, trying to chase down Iceberg. Is it gonna happen? Doesn't seem like it.
Picks up a Blink Dagger as well. Go on, Blink, Meld, Reflection. No, doesn't feel as courageous.
Yeah, and at mid as well. Wow, SD manages to deny the tower. So a lot of moral victories for Hehe right now.
And well, they're going for the tower of their own as well. I mean, Elder Titan, his Spirit, actually, he has 0 points in natural order. He's just gone for Echo Stomp and the Spirit. Although, Paralyzing Cast bouncing around, there's a Static Storm with the Doom, but it doesn't catch anybody in the kinetic field. Oh, don't say that they're going around away once again. The arrow, the ghost ship onto 2 Moon, they just get blown up immediately. Wow.
That ghost ship. that double kill, that was huge. I don't know, at this stage it feels like the damage is already done. I'm somewhat clueless to see how Power Rangers can claw their way back into this. Maybe an extremely farmed up Doombringer. Maybe the perfect combo with the Puck in starting off the Dream Coil, and then you have the follow up Static Storm, and then you get the best Death Ward of your life, the Paralyzing Cast bouncing around. I mean, there are big combos they can pull off, but I just feel like not only the execution has to be close to perfection, but at the same time, he needs to be really out of place. Oh, and we have mass TPs coming in at mid.
Oh, the arrow actually gets torches, but just get phase shifts out of it. The kinetic field is there. Actually, Iceberg taking some damage, but a nice waning rift. There's the Dream Coil on to free as well. The Earth Splitter coming in from He's actually everybody's still alive. Isolman might take a fall, but Ghost Ship is keeping him alive as Hava already went down. And Isolman, he actually makes it out as well. So a 2-for-1, all things considered. Actually, I mean, that was a lot of spells thrown out by both teams. But Power Rangers, I mean, just getting the Puck initiation like that, I thought they're gonna get more.
Yeah, I thought so as well. I was like, wow, that was a beautiful startup. And then like the Death Wall was thrown down, but all of a sudden it feels like, hey, what happened? There are so many heroes with so little HP, but yeah, the Cocoa Rum just saves people, you know. That ship, and then you get the rum bonus, you get the additional bonus speed, and then just being able to sustain through the damage for a lot longer. Wow. That's why Kunkka should get picked a lot more. It's a wonderful hero.
Well, I've actually seen him slightly more recently than I used to before. So people are actually figuring out that, oh god, he's such a perfect setup hero. I mean, you can set up not solo kills, so to say, but single target kills so easily with X marks the spot. You don't even need any other stuns, because just X into Torrent into Ghost Ship, it does a ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, Ghost Ship, when it hits, it's 500 damage. And it's in an AoE as well, but Cheshire Cat, he has to be careful, he has the blink, but oh, Hava gets the blink on top of him before. And can they get the disruption? Anything, the Torrent will be there with the Demonic Burst to slow him down. And, well, Cheshire Cat, he has to be their initiation, he has to set up the fight, but they're just out-positioning themselves, not themselves, but Power Rangers in the fight, as well as just their map movement, completely steering clear of most of Power Rangers and going for pickoffs themselves.
And this time Moon, he's changed up his build a little bit more. This time we do have the level 2 nether swap, and I think that's extremely something that desperately need. So anyone who gets locked down could get swapped out. Yeah. But right now, oh man, we have another pause. And wow, Hehe, they're in the pit, they're going at Roshan, and it's almost gone. That is freaking fast.
Power Rangers can do anything about it as well. Puck still dead, 2 heroes on the top lane going for tier 2, so I think the best they can hope for is just getting the tier 2 down.
No, Witch Doctor is gonna drop a Maledict. Or just like directly walk over and drop the Death Ward, but no. Nah, he doesn't have a chance. I thought he might just go for the casual walk-in.
Oh, he's going for Chips and Death Ward, but he's going into the illusions mostly, and J4, he's gonna go down before he does enough damage. Or actually the Maledict might be enough TP out by Chips. Well, Bottle Charge is coming in as well from Hava, nicely shared by the Templar Assassin. So they get Aegis, they get 1 hero on top of that, and they're gonna go for more Cheshire Cat, slow down as well. Illusion Orb just came off cooldown. Do they have the stuns to stop him? X marks the spot, Torrent to follow, and oh man, he 17 to 8. Looking at the graphs, they're almost 7,500 ahead soon in gold and 10k XP, and yeah, that's GG, well played Cold. They actually make it to the semi-finals.
Oh my god, I feel like Power Rangers, that game 2 just took away all their morale, and it's like, man, we can't do this no more.
Yeah, it certainly feels like that was exactly the case here. In game number 2, I think their lineup was weaker in the late game anyway, but they managed to just get a few team fights, not win the game of course, but get 2 racks for themselves, but just losing after that situation, it definitely must be demoralizing.
Oh man, and it clearly shows in this game. Their executions just weren't on par. Lack of detection was so costly at mid. Several times Moonlight Shadows, wow, no detection, no follow-up. Couldn't seal the deal.
Yeah, but I guess that is it. As Hehe, they advance to the semi-finals where they will face either Virtus Pro or Meteor Makers. Actually, those 2 teams have to play their tiebreaker still to find out who gets to the finals and who gets to the semi-finals straight up. But this will be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed. And of course, if you did, you can follow this channel as well as Heflatv 2 and Heflamok on Twitch, and our social media, Facebook and Twitter.com/Heflatv as well, to know when we're going online and with what games, with what casters and whatnot. But thanks to Mito, of course, for casting with me as well.
Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. I love being here.
Is there any places that people can actually follow you?
Well, if they follow you, they most likely see me anyways.
Sounds good to me, but yeah, this is gonna be just a few songs, some ads to finish up the night. And actually, Heflatv 2 is still casting House of Gamers vs. Aware, so switch over to that channel if you want to see some more Dota.